did very well, and I appreciate that. Thank you.
What was it like to work with Lane Davies, who played Tempus? I thought he was a great villain.
Yeah, I got to work with a lot of great villains. Lane was one of my favorite. Maybe it's that English humor. He had probably my most famous, or my most favorite line to Lois. He put his glasses on, took them off, put them on, took them off, and goes, "Duh." That was it. As only an Englishman could. So he was fantastic, and he was obviously a very well trained actor, and he was a lot of fun. So we had a lot of fun when he was on set. And if he was your favorite villain, you have very good taste. Thank you.
For Lois and Clark, I'd like to know where season 5 is.
Come on!
That's a lot of heat, isn't it? Right? The honest truth is we were picked up for season 5, and we were going to shoot a season 5, and then she got pregnant in between. And you know when you're sick at school and you ask your mom or someone, dad, to write you a note, or in my case, I forged a couple, maybe, perhaps, with permission, but sometimes. She literally had a note that said, "Hey, this is dangerous for her health and the health of her unborn child to do a 5th season." So I was hoping we were going to still shoot it, but they said no. You know, just with all the complications, we're not going to film that 5th season. So who knows? Maybe we'll get together and shoot a film that can kind of wrap things up. I would love that. That would be fun. So if we get Warner Brothers on board, give them a call.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Thank you.
All the things you've done, what is like the one thing that you're like, oh my God, I wish I never did that?
So it was one time in high school, because we were in Mexico, it was weird. Pardon me? They're always involved in Mexico. No, films. Michael Cain answered this one time very well, or a similar question. They said, you've done this, you're nominated for an Oscar, why would you do that? And he's like, because I'm an actor, that's my job. And things have really changed a ton in the last, I hesitate to say it, but 30 years. Yes, I've been doing it for about that long. It used to be that you were a television actor or a film actor or this or that, and you wouldn't cross over. Then it became a time where you had to be a television actor to cross over to film, and nowadays you just can do something, you can make a Vine on the internet and you're a superstar. So it's changed tremendously. Also, there are a tremendous number of different outlets and all these different formats that you can do things in. So I'm not so caught up in trying to just be a superstar. I love dabbling in all different medias, and I love making some bad, silly action films and do silly things on the web. In fact, I don't know if anybody's seen this. It's called the Daly Show. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Tim Daly and Sam Daly and those guys, they get together, and we made a little League of Superman thing with Brandon Routh, where all the Superman guys hung out together. But we did a little thing on the web, and I couldn't make it that day because I was in Washington State filming something else, or Oregon, and so I taped all my lines on an iPad in like 5 minutes, and they incorporated that into the thing. It was great. But it's stuff like that. I mean, you never know what makes gets you noticed or gets appreciated. So I have no oh gosh moments. There are some movies I look at and I go, ooh, I probably don't want to watch that again. But I'm pretty proud of most of everything.
Hi, Dean.
Hi. You have your glasses on now.
I do.
I can recognize you again. Because if you take the glasses off, nobody recognizes you.
Nobody.
That's right. That's the truth.
We're Dean.
I've lived that.
I just first of all wanted to say I'm really enjoying Hit the Floor. I really like that.
Thank you very much. I love doing that show.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. But I have 2 questions for you.
Okay.
First of all, on several episodes of Lois and Clark, you were able to step out of the traditional Clark Kent Superman persona and play some other characters. And I was curious which one was your favorite and why.
Yeah, they continually surprise me with some of those things. I think one of my favorite might have to have been playing Ricky Ricardo, in the Lucy and Ricky sketch. Lucy, it was so funny. It was ridiculous, and I can kind of look like Desi Arnaz a little bit. So that was really fun. I enjoyed that. Maybe that was my favorite because it was so silly, so tongue-in-cheek, and it kind of showed Terry's range as a comedic actress. You didn't see it all the time on Lois and Clark, but she certainly was fantastic. And she ended up doing a lot of that sort of stuff in Desperate Housewives. But that, yeah, I think that might have been my favorite. It was really fun playing Ricky Ricardo. My brother never let me live that one down, by the way.
And my second question was, did anything ever happen on the set that you got hurt?
Hurt or injured? Very different. Hurt, you can still play. Injured, you're done. Sure, I got hurt plenty. We had some special effects thing. You know, a lot of times I was getting shot at and things were sparking and going off. So there was a couple a little close, some singeing and some burning, and there was a few cuts and things, which we can't show because Superman can't get cut. You know, I never really got hurt though. There were some injuries on set. One of my stunt guys, and actually an episode that I wrote that was very stunt heavy called Virtually Destroyed, my stunt double got thrown through a window, upside down of course, and backwards, because that's the only way you get thrown through a window. And the stunt went a little wrong and the entire plate glass thing collapsed on him, and so he got hurt, but I didn't, no. Then I hurt my stunt double, right? Sorry, Lincoln, wherever you are. No, I never really got hurt. There were some times I thought I was gonna die, but never got hurt. Thank you.
All right. Hi, Dean. It's a pleasure. Oh, thank you. Sorry. I'm partially blind.
I see that with a stick. That's absolutely fine. Thank you.
I love you in Lois and Clark.
Thank you.
I just wanted to say that. But my mother is a huge true crime fanatic, so I gotta ask. What you once played the most notorious man in this country at the time, Scott Peterson, and what was that like? How did you immerse yourself into that character, and was that difficult for you?
Yeah, well, first thing I'm gonna say is I agree with your mom. I'm a true crime fanatic too. I mean, if the first 48 or some other crime show is on or something like that, I can't not watch it. It's a problem for me. I find it fascinating, but as an actor, it's incredibly fascinating, especially when you can see those interviews and stuff when you know someone's guilty, and it's just incredible. And so Scott Peterson, they were gonna make the film, and so they came to me and said, you know, would you like to play the role? And I was really reticent. I was very afraid. Since Scott Peterson, at the time, he hadn't been tried yet, but he was certainly guilty in the court of public opinion. So I turned it down, and then I turned it down again, and I turned it down again, and they kept coming back and asking me, and I didn't want, my agent even said to me, he's like, I don't want people chasing you around in the streets with pitchforks, you know, and I was like, neither do I really don't. But I could see that I did look like him, and I was like, so my dad is finally the one who kicked it over the edge. I said, Dad, they keep offering me this Scott Peterson role. And my dad's a farm guy from South Dakota, so his answers are usually short and have something to do with trees or roots or something. And I'm like, what? I was going to think about it. So in this particular case, he said, I said, they keep offering it to me, I don't know what to do. He said, is it a good role? I mean, could you be good in it? And I said, yeah, I think I could actually be real good. He said, are you an actor? And I said, yes. And then I think he hung up on me. I'm not so sure, but then I was like, okay, I think I'll take this job. And I did, and it was creepy. The first day of principal photography was the first day of the pretrial hearing. So we would literally shoot all day, come back, and then watch it unfold before us. And then the next day it's a new rewrite. Okay, we gotta stick this in there, change this, and it was really weird. And we didn't want to convict him before he was convicted. We didn't know what was gonna happen. The truth of the matter is, as I was watching the final trial unfold, I thought he was gonna be found innocent just because there was no physical evidence linking him. I was wrong. And I just found it strange that he was sitting on death row saying, you know, Dean Cain played me. I was like, wow, that's just a weird thing. So I appreciate the question, thank you, and tell your mom I'm a true crime fanatic too. Thank you.